Shalom, everyone. Happy week from the Tabernacle of David Prophetic Dance Center in Jerusalem. Well, I'm so grateful that I eventually got some sleep. Sometimes I really struggle with sleep in Jerusalem, but there's no place I'd rather be than in the center of God's will. And my sister left me such a beautiful devotion today about waiting on the Lord. And gosh, what God is building in us through that waiting. Patience is a virtue. Self-control is a virtue. And I guess every character trait that we possess in the Lord is surely a virtue. I want to encourage you to continue to contend with the Lord today. And many of us are up in the middle of the night, and that seems to be a very precious worship time for us. It's early morning, middle of the night. But whatever God is doing, we can salvage it by being in His presence and pressing into His bosom, so to speak. I want to bless you today from the city of the great King. What has God put in your hand? If Yeshua is the center of your life, you can trust that what He's placed in your hand, He wants you to march on with. Be careful not to compare your one-of-a-kind call with your neighbor. You're not meant to be your neighbor. You can never be who your neighbor is, and don't waste your time. You can admire your neighbor, but don't aspire to be like your neighbor in the Lord. Seek God for your one-of-a-kind call, and let us rest in the center of His will today, in the name of Yeshua. God bless you from His resting place forever. And I hear the shofar blow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.